Hi everybody, today we are going to learn about short answer questions in the IELTS reading skills. There are two types of short answer questions in the IELTS reading exam. The first is for answering the question by writing the answers on the answer sheet. The second is for listing the answer in boxes on the answer sheet. In an instruction for this type of question, you are told to write your answers in no more than 3 words. So you can answer with 1 word, 2 words or 3 words but no more. However, this is not always the case. So check the rubric carefully. For these questions, like the multiple choice questions, you have to apply both skimming and scanning techniques. Also note that the answers should not require a hyphenated word, for example non-smoker, or a contraction, for example Dave. If the answer requires a number, you can write it as a numeral, for example 6, or a word, for example 6, or a combination of a numeral and a word, for example 6 million. Let me show you how to do short answer questions. Step 1. You have to read the instructions carefully. Step 2. You have to skim all the questions quickly. As you do this, firstly, underline the key words. Then, decide what information you need to find in the text. Lastly, look out for question words like where and who, which indicate you should listen for specific things like places and people. Step 3, you then have to go back to the first question and decide what part of the text you need to read. Step 4, when in the paragraph, read the part carefully to find the answer. Step 5, you may use your own words. You don't have to write a complete sentence, but it does have to be grammatically correct. There are some tips for you in answering short answer questions. The first is that don't worry if you don't know a word in the text. You can often guess the meaning by reading the other words in the sentence. And you may not need to know the meaning to answer the questions. The second is some grammar words. For example there, some, can be omitted in order to get the right number of words. If you don't know the meaning of any of the words in the questions, look at the other questions. They might have some associated vocabulary in them to help you guess the meaning. Besides, the answer could be 1 word, 2 words or 3 words but not 4 or more. If you think you need more than 3 words, your